Morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's August the 15th. We are back live and living color. The WNBA is back. Got my guy Dream with me. In this thing, before we get started, let me get the banner up. Let's get started. I'm a little bit rusty here. Feels
No, right?
feels like
It's
I've
been
been
a month, man.
yeah, it was a long month. But my guy Dream's in the building. That's family right there. Dream, plug where they could find you, the pics, show support, love, everything.
What's the vibes, man? Top of the morning. Yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. And if you want all my plays, I post on Twitter too, and I give daily breakdowns on my channel. But if you want all my plays up to the Cap Collective Discord, that's where I post all my plays at. All right.
Absolutely. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's the first game back from the All Star break, from the Olympic break. 3 games of the WNBA. Let's get straight to it. We got first game of the night. We got the Mystics. We got the Lynx. I'll let my guest lead off on this one. I don't have an official play, but I have a couple thoughts on this one. Dream, what are your thoughts on the Lynx, Mystics, Sykes back in there, Shakira Austin back in there, Fee back in there? How we feeling tonight?
Well, first off, I gave out on the timeline the Mystics plus 10.5. Gave that out as soon as the lines dropped, like a week ago. You could have got that like 2 days ago. Honestly, it just started moving yesterday, or 2 days ago for the most part. But yeah, I love Washington here, for a few reasons. For one, they're whole again. They got Shakira Austin and Brittany Sykes back. You can make an argument those are their two best players, or at least two of their top three with Ariel Atkins. So got those two back. Also, I just want to fade these teams coming from the Olympics. I mean, if you really think about it, it's Thursday. They probably got back stateside on Monday. And it's been a month. Maybe they haven't been over there for a month, but they've been over there for at least 3 weeks. So it is sort of an adjustment getting back to practice and all that. So yeah, I just want to fade. As much as I love the Lynx, I want to fade them. I still couldn't talk you off the 8.5 that's out there, or maybe a first half, because Washington's a really good first half team as well. But yeah, I just took the Mystics with the 10.5 for a unit. Really like that. I'm waiting for some props to drop for B Sykes. Hopefully we get some B Sykes props. I haven't seen them anywhere. I've been looking, haven't seen them anywhere. Shakira Austin points, rebounds, couldn't talk you off of that. And I think that's really all I played this game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think that's a really sharp look, targeting these teams that like coming off that Olympic break, champagne still on their breath after celebrating that gold medal. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I would love a B Sykes anything in this game. The points, the assists. I'm right there with you. I'm upset I missed that opening line at 11. That feels like amazing. And we have to talk about the wagon that is the Mystics first half. I took it as an unofficial play on the side at 4.5 because it's just like a wagon. It's the Mystics. Coach Tibbs, he's a try hard. He designs the greatest first half sets and defenses and gives all these teams a tough time in the first half. So, and also, I see on FanDuel for Shakira Austin, like you could get her 8 rebounds at plus 130, but I wonder if like somebody put her 6.5 because I would like a 6.5. It just feels like all these teams back like it's gonna be rust. There's gonna be a lot of missed shots. The total in this game is pretty low. It's 156.5. So Shakira Austin's rebounds just like strike me as like if I could get like a nice 6.5 line, I'd be about that. Besides, I'm holding my breath, hoping they give us a line, but I'm not hopeful on that. Other side, Collier, I didn't take it, but her points are kind of low. Like 18.5 seems very low, but who knows? I mean, with this Mystics team, like if Collier gets the ball on the block, granted she's like can score in 3 levels, but if she gets the ball on the block, like they're gonna probably like trap her, double her in the mid range, get the ball out of her hands. So it's not my favorite game on the board, but I do like the Mystics to cover. With you right there, I took the first half on an unofficial, and yeah, I'm just waiting on some B Sykes, waiting on some Shakira Austin, get some of that for this one. Let's hit some comments before we move on because we are
Well, I
back.
wanted to say while you doing that, I wanted to say, you could always do Shakira Austin 6 rebounds and put that with Angel 10 rebounds. I feel like that'd be playable. Let me see. Because Shakira 6 rebounds is 235.
That's a
I'd be shocked if she didn't get that.
that's a win.
It's a 148. So no, it's not the best. It's not the best, but I just wanted to check that out. Also, I want to mention
Mm.
so Courtney Williams. So I like her unders in this game, maybe just her under PRA. I believe it's at let's see. I think it's at 21 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the other game. She used to play for wait, no, that's the right game. Yeah, I'm tripping. Okay. Hang on, I just want to double check what her line is. Oh, never mind. It's going down. 20 and a half is okay. It was just at 21 and a half. But before the break, she was losing minutes to what's her name off the bench?
Oh,
Heidelman.
yeah.
Heidelman was playing really well off the bench. And if you actually look at Courtney Williams, this 21 and a half PRA line is tight, but she had been under it a bunch, like 1, 2. Now she tends to end right with 21 a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but she was under this her last 4 games, 4 of 5, 5 of 6, 6 of 7, 7 of 8, 8 of 9. And then she got 23. Yeah, so 8 of her last 9 games, she was under that number. Washington is a really good defensive team. Ariel Atkins can defend her ass off. And B. Sykes is probably the best perimeter defender in the league. So if there was a time to maybe fade Courtney Williams PRA, I think tonight would probably be it.
I like that look. I think that's a really good call. Like, especially like with B. Sykes back, like if they offered like any kind of B Sykes 20 in the win, I just would like to throw some change on that. Like B Sykes just go stupid, you know. It's just been such a tough luck season for her. Like, had a really good game when she came back from the initial ankle injury, then like got hurt almost immediately. You know,
crazy.
Yeah.
And remember, there was no lines for her that first game.
Yeah,
that's for the second game. Everybody, went ham, and then she got hurt her first 2 minutes. So, yeah.
And it's crazy. Like last year, we were betting on B Sykes and we bet on Satu, and like we ain't been able to bet on them all year. Like Satu tomorrow, and I can't wait to bet on Satu tomorrow.
Yeah, I already put in a bet with her.
Yeah, I got some looks on her too. Let's hit the comments real quick. Eagles World, we back. Happy to be back, man. I'm thrilled. My guy in the building was good. Hope you enjoyed the vacay flow. Appreciate you. Cabo was good to me. It was beautiful. I got some sun. I got recharged. I'm ready to go. I needed it. Listen, I wanted to keep it going because we had some momentum at the break, but I was just like, man, shut this down for 2 weeks. I just need to take like a day off from like charts and cheat sheets, man. I was dying. Mambo Bets, I appreciate you for pulling up. Good vibes, flow and dream. Let's keep it rolling. Donald Mack, Flo got the Cabo glow. Let's get to this money. I got a key milestone as always. John Quell Jones is 7 points from 3,500. Appreciate that. Yeah, and that's a really good matchup. Like that Sparks front court can she could take advantage down low. So not sure how to integrate that 7 points, but I appreciate the information on that. As far as a glow, yeah, it was amazing. We were on that beach. One more time, I'd like to thank Josh Hart and Deuce McBride and Josh Giddey that one time when he hit a triple-double at MSG. Y'all paid for the whole vacation. Thank you. The Gale, we back, baby. Hell yeah. Yes, we are. Man, it's like the first day of school. All the family, all the friends. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. 3-time. What up, everybody? Happy Thursday and good luck. Happy Thursday to you too, 3-time. Thank you. Oracle, great to be back. Amazing reads all Olympics dream.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Dream was doing his thing during the Olympics. He was killing it. I think you finished really strong on the Olympics too. I can't remember the exact play you hit, but like we were killing.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, to be fair, I was not good at the Olympics. I was probably down like 3.5 units going into the last day. Then we won 8 units, but I kept all my plays super light. But yeah, hit a plus 6,000 my last play at the Olympics, so that was amazing in the women's final. And that was a great game in general. But yeah, it was great to hit that to end the Olympics. Really strong.
I couldn't get any feel in the Olympics. Like I tried one day. Satu shot like 4 of a million. Ezzy didn't shoot the ball. I'm like, yeah, I'm just bring me back to WNBA. I'm good.
Yeah, Ezzy was crazy until like the last game. I think she had like 30 and 15. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what? Insane. Audi Flex, we back. Baseball been killing me. Oh, man, that's crazy. Oracle again. I love the first half total unders today. Round robin with expected rust off the long break. That's like sharp love.
Mm,
Yeah, I
mhm.
can see a lot of these teams that had like the long layoff, and especially like we'll get into this next game here with the Mercury in the sky because like you don't only like it's like a weird game because you don't only just get the layoff, but you have a sky team that like didn't have shooting, trade their only shooter, and they got to like integrate a new team in the first game after a month. Like just weird. Let me just hit this one really quick. Bitsy, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through as always. Thank you everybody for the shares, the likes, everything. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitter. Um, yeah, Sky Mercury. For this one is the Kalia Copper return. I think she should go crazy because the Sky defense isn't good. I am afraid of like there's a couple things here. One, the Mercury are terrible on the road. We've seen that all the time. Healthy game total 165 and a half. There won't be a lot of defense played in this one between two kind of mediocre to bad defenses. Sky at home. I like Kennedy Carter in this spot. Rebecca Allen being out is like a huge loss for them because their defense falls off a cliff when she's not in there. I also think that like you look at like this Mercury team, like Tarasi, like they play much during Team USA. She'll be out there, and the offense now is probably going to be go directly through a lot of like Kennedy Carter. She may see like 20 plus shots. Angel Reese is going to get a bump up in production and usage. Um, and on the other side, you have Kalia Copper, who like no one's going to stop her. The Sky terrible at rim protection in this game. I took Kennedy Carter's 20.5 points at Bet Rivers at minus 117. I believe it's 1 second here. It's also 20.5. It's 21.5 at FanDuel. So shop around. I like her tonight. I think her and Kalia Copper could both go off. They're on like my long shot together that I put together. I'll give you that at the end of the program. And I also took, because I wanted to target Angel Reese's rebounds. I probably should have just took the rebounds on a straight. She's probably going to grab like 14 or 15 if we're being honest. But I did a double plus and this is off on MGM on my page, minus 116. Angel Reese double built out manually. Liberty minus 2.5. Brown Stewart 4 rebounds. I just needed a dummy leg because I basically wanted to put the double with the Liberty to win the game, even though I could see the Liberty trick this game off. I just have a bad feeling. It's like after I put the bet in, I'm like, oh man, it's on the West Coast. Liberty could definitely trick this game off. But you know how the Liberty get. You know, that 11 points is a lot of points to trust for a Liberty team with no benign Jelani Hamilton. That's a lot of points.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is a game I think where you see Angel Reese go crazy on the glass. Clear Copper, like that. I also took Tarasi's assists. You could just take it as a straight. I like the 4. The 4 is because I saw it fell a little bit. Originally I put the 4 with the Liberty money line. I hate to double down on the same thing, but I'm like, the Liberty should just win this game. But it's minus 132. Basically the correlation of like when Griner goes off, Tarasi's assists usually go crazy. And Tarasi's assists, let me get you some numbers here. 8 over the last 10, over 4, and before the break, she had 2 games of 5. Griner, I think, should have a really nice game. I don't think her minutes. I saw someone mention like her minutes. She might be on a limits restriction. I couldn't find anything on that. But I think Griner should have a nice game. I like Tarasi 4 assists, high game total. So that's what I got for this game. Dream, what do you like in Sky? There's a lot to like in this game, but what do you like in Sky Mercury?
Oh man, yeah, lots of like. First thing I loved this game was Tarasi unders. You know, now with Tarasi, you always run the risk of her hitting a bunch of threes and kind of selling your bet. But aside from that, I just don't think at this point of her career that her point prop should be at 15 and a half. I think she has a better chance of finishing the game with single digits than she does with double digits. You add that to the fact that, you got Kalia Copper out there. You still got Brittany Griner and Natasha Cloud, who was scoring really, really well before they kind of stopped this went on this hiatus or whatever. So yeah, Tarasi, I played her points and her rebounds under. I played her points under 15 and a half for half a unit, and I played her PRA under, I think it was 24 and a half. Maybe it's 20. If it's, let me see what I played it at. Because 23 and a half is still available. Just want to see the exact thing I played. Yeah, 23 and a half. So yeah, I play that because you're still getting the points there. I will play that. Also, like you, I like Kennedy Carter, but and I do have a play because, like I said, I'm fading all Olympians today, but the one that least like. I have fades with a bunch of them, a bunch of plays with fades, but I have one play with Kalia Copper fading her because I truly won't be surprised if she goes for like 30 or 40 tonight. Now first I gotta say, I think the Sky win this game. I did play Kennedy Carter to score 25 and the Sky to win at plus 450. It's a plus 430 now. I do think the Sky win this game. I think it's just terrible spots. First off, Phoenix, they got Caitlin Clark tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they 0-2 versus Caitlin Clark in the Fever. All right. 3 of their girls or they ladies just got back from the Olympics. They got 3 people on the team. The only team worse than them is the Lynx. The Lynx got the coach, the best player, the best shooter, and they best big. All of them were in the Olympics. So I just feel like Phoenix, they just had Kalia Copper, Brittany Griner, and Diana Taurasi over there. I think it's a really tough ask for them to come back, maybe get a break on Monday and Tuesday, maybe get to practice Wednesday. You got to fly out for the game. So I just think it's a tough ask. So I do think Chicago wins the game. I did want to fade all the All-Stars, but with that being said, this is Kalia Copper homecoming. I don't know where she used to play before Chicago, if it was anywhere before Chicago, but I know her from Chicago. And I know Kalia Copper, she was one of the main reasons we ended up getting that gold medal. So if there's anybody who I think could kind of transfer, who could kind of bypass the jet lag and bypass being tired and all that, it could be Kalia Copper tonight because she got numerous reasons. She was playing amazing before the break. She played amazing the last game, the gold medal game, after not doing nothing the whole Olympics. She kind of put us on her back in that fourth quarter, and now she's going against her old team. So it would be extremely tough for me to fade Kalia Copper. Now I do see her point prop is starting to inch down as far as the juice. It's plus money now with the 23.5, which leads me to believe it'll probably close at 22.5. But yeah, anybody that want to just ladder Kalia and Kennedy together, I couldn't talk you off of it because big game for Kalia Copper tonight.
Yeah, no, that was very well said. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, why not just take Kalia 30? Why not just take Kalia 30 with Kennedy 25? I think like the most obvious. I got this boost in here. I'm like, first day back. So I'm like, man, I feel like I just want to pull on something. The thing I want to pull on is just like, yeah, just give me all the stars to just be star. Kalia 30, Kennedy 25, Reese 14 rebounds. It's a game that could just be crazy. One of these games got to be fun. It ain't going to be the first one because we know with the Lynx and the Mystics, those 2 good defensive teams that play slow, I'm like, that ain't going to be fun. So I'm like, man, it's this one of the Liberty. And like the Liberty, they're going to probably like sleepwalk through the first half and then like probably eck it out at the end. And, something crazy is going to happen in that Sparks Liberty game. I don't know what it is. It's just like something about like that 9 o'clock tip on the West Coast. I don't know. But yeah, I think you said it, like hit it right on the head, like perfectly. Like I think like I didn't think about it the way you thought about it because I think that's really sharp, like fading all the Team USA and all the Olympic players, first game back, 15 games down the stretch. Like really like that look, but Kalia is the one I wouldn't. And also like the way Kalia Copper like won a championship in Chicago. And I understand if you want to rebuild, it just felt like the way they got rid of her was just like she deserves that. Yeah. Like it's just like we just woke up one day. It's like, yeah, the Sky have traded Kalia Copper. Like what? Out of nowhere, like the fans got caught off guard. The fans are probably going to be rooting for her. Like if she get the first 4 going, the fans will be like, yeah, go for 30. As crazy as it sounds. And also, like we got to talk about the fact they traded Marina Mabrey. So, because like, all right, let me like give you another thought I had. Where are the points coming from? Like it sounds gross, but like, why can't Angel Reese get 15 points? That's at plus 136. Like the points have to come from somewhere. Like they're probably going to give you some more. Like the Shields, Isabel Harrison will probably pay more. I mean, what is Lindsay Carter supposed to score more? Like Cardoso, like shots my guy Oracle said she should get a bump up, but the potential foul trouble. I agree with you. So I don't know. I just it's gonna be interesting to see like
cutting in and out. And it's taking me away too, but you're kind of cutting in and out. I missed what you said. I heard you say something about Lindsey Carter.
Oh yeah, no, I was just talking about like where the points going to come from for the Sky because they're going to need the offense. Like I think Carter will have all the usage, but like someone else has to score. Like the total's 165.5, and they're only a 3-point dog. So first place my mind went to was like, okay, so that means Angel Reese might score like 15, 16 points then. Because it ain't going to be like Lindsey Carter scoring 15. And in the Shields is cool, but like, is she going to get like 13 shots? I don't think so.
No, it does make me wonder who's going to pick up the scoring. Dana Evans. I can't wait to see if we get some Dana Evans lines.
Great call.
I can't wait to play her threes and her assists because she'll probably be starting now. And what's the tall Spanish girl off the bench? She's so nice.
Isabel.
Is she Spanish? I don't even know. Why don't you like
Harrison?
She nice. Yeah. She nice. She nice. So, but that's still off the bench. So yeah, I just want to see how this team looks. They ain't got no shooters.
Nah.
So yeah, to your point, somebody got to pick up the scoring for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna put together a crazy just like 0.2 lay off this game. There's just too much like, you know, the girls come out and decide to play. This could be a really good one. But we're gonna see. And also I got a bunch of looks. Free game in this one. Like the video, y'all. We back in this thing on a Thursday morning at 10:26. I'm tired. I'm still jet lagged from Cabo. Jay, thanks for pulling up my guy. My guy's flowing Dream back. Let's go. It's almost football season too. I mean, I know Dream said he's not like he doesn't call himself a football guy, but he was killing. Who's that tight end last year you kept killing with? Who's on the Cardinals? What's the Cardinals on say?
Trey McBride was my guy.
Yeah.
And David Njoku.
Yeah.
Those are my guys last year.
Yeah, ladder them up last year. Yeah, we almost back. Aces the worst they got 4. What you mean by that?
You talking about they got 4 players in okay.
I
still like to think Minnesota's the worst because they got a whole coach.
Yeah.
That's crazy, you know, but I can see you saying Aces.
Yeah. There's also like just to give y'all some thoughts on I still don't know who's gonna win the title. And like everybody, if you have a strong feeling, you can get amazing odds. Like it's the Aces and Liberty at plus 155, then the Lynx at 800, Storm 1200. But there's some free agents out there that could like kind of shift things a little bit. Like you got Odyssey Sims is out there, Gabby Williams is out there. Like Aces could use one of them, Liberty could use one of them. Like I definitely think like the title. I still lean like Aces, but like I think the Aces are gonna make a move here. Like I think the Liberty could use definitely. So
I agree.
Just want to throw that out there. Game 545. Also, since we back, it's still Knicks. You already know it's orange and blue skies all day, baby. We're going to be in Boston Garden in about like 45, 90 days, whatever, when it's opening day and it's Knicks Celtics. And I'm going to be out there with that orange and blue on the parquet floor. We'll see. We'll get there though in time. Give it time. Moolah, thanks for pulling up. Angel got to step up. Oh, yeah, Michaela. There you go. That's who I was forgetting. Wnba is going to start.
Yeah, she'll be aggressive too.
Yeah, she was playing well before the break too. Yeah, she was playing really well. So yeah, there you go. That's who's probably gonna step up too. Thank you, Time Out. I appreciate that. Melly said, "Dream, my boy, crazy intel I got for you.
Nice.
Appreciate you." Angel Reese has been on the beach this whole break. Yeah, she has been.
Yeah. She should be refreshed then. Shit.
Yeah, she should. You know, I don't want to turn this into the shade room, but they were like saying she was out there with Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
Hope that made me a ton of money. So if that's true, I hope they had a great vacation.
2 rebounded monsters.
Facts. I have a feeling it's Copper versus Kennedy tonight. My sleeper is Cloud Fantasy. Love that. And Dolson's rebounds, 3 points. Azare should cook with Stephanie and Ari out. That's the next game. We're going to get to that in a second. I agree with you, though. Is she really a lock at 13? I don't know about if you have rebounds, yeah, I think she's going to snatch all these rebounds. Grinder's a Telber rebounder. Yes. There's no such thing as a lock. I don't say lock. I just love the rebounds. I'll just say that. I love the rebounds. It's Angel Reese. Hell yeah. It's at home. Crowd's going to be juiced. Angel Reese is going to be juiced. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if y'all talked about this, but thoughts on Hamby's lawsuit. We haven't talked about it. And I got to be honest with you. I thought it was pretty like atrocious, like what happened. And like, if you read through all the details of like how Becky Hammond treated Dearica Hamby, how basically she punished her for getting pregnant, accused of her of signing a contract under bad faith, and then saying that she's a liability to the team moving forward. I love the WNBA. I think it has a lot of upside moving forward. The game's clearly growing, but like the commissioner's got to do something to step in because like between that, the Aces cap circumvention, and the fact that these two teams, like Hamby plays the Aces this weekend, it's a terrible look for the league. I'm not saying you got to like kick Becky Hammond off the Aces, but like there should be fines, there should be suspension, there should be acknowledgement. Hamby was wrong, and she's one of the best players in the league. Even if she was a bench player, it doesn't even matter how good she is. It's just disgusting. Like you read that lawsuit. So yeah, I thought it was a terrible look. I thought it was a terrible look for Becky Hammond, who I have a lot of respect for. I thought it was a terrible look by the Aces. The fact that they like you read like all this is alleged and has to go through the due process. So let me just say that, for somebody to come for me on this. But yeah, it's despicable. And needless to say, like, what does Dearica Hamby like gain to like lie about all this and sue the Las Vegas Aces and Becky Hammond? Nothing. So that leads me to believe that she's telling the truth. So those are my thoughts. I don't know if you had any thoughts on the dream, but I read that and I was like pretty disappointed. I was pretty disappointed.
I mean, me getting to the W late, I kind of already knew about this, so that's why I've been playing Hamby against the Aces every time I could since last year. So there's that, but I gotta just wait and see, and once all the stuff come out, because I tend to agree with Hamby, but believe Hamby, but I've been wrong before. So we just got to see when they go through all the stuff, because ain't nobody on the Aces saying nothing because they can. I'm sure they got lawyers and stuff over there. So we're not really gonna hear Becky Hammond's side until it come out in court. So there is a universe where, just playing devil's advocate, there's a universe where Hamby felt like she shouldn't have got traded, and she felt like that was why, and she was right, but she might not have the proof to prove it. So we'll see. No. But I wouldn't put it past the cutthroat Aces or any cutthroat sports team. I wouldn't put it past.
No, that's facts. That's facts. Great question. I appreciate you for that. Game 545 said Reese of Rest and her double on 365 built out minus 150. Yeah. I mean, it's Angel Reese. I mean, yeah. I love it. And last one. My guy Muhammad said, "How y'all feel about Angel? Love the double. I love Angel's rebounds. I think she's gonna have a really good game. I think it's like a game built for her. It's gonna be a high tempo. Like you see with these Mercury games, especially on the road, like Mercury aren't stopping anybody. And Rebecca Allen ain't in there. That's huge. I always say when Rebecca Allen's not in there, like the defense is already bad, but it falls apart even more when she's not in there. Last game, Liberty and Sparks. Liberty are 11-point favorites. I let off last game. I'll let Dream take this one.
Really, you gotta look two ways. Azure, everything. I wish we could get some assists with Azure. I would ladder them. Probably can get 4 assists for plus 600 somewhere, but she's done that 3 of her first 4 games, I believe. But yeah, Azure points and rebounds separately together. Blood money bet on Azure double for sure. That's on FanDuel. I think it's at 600, 550, somewhere around there. And you know me, I can't stand the Liberty, so I definitely might want to look into betting the 11 with the 11 with the Sparks, because the Aces, I don't know the exact number, but the Liberty, they ain't been covering as double-digit favorites. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 1-7 or like 0-6 or something crazy. Yeah. So 11 points, long trip, but a long layoff for each team. And if any, the Sparks been practicing well. I mean, practicing a lot together. They've been together like a full team for the most part. Hamby was gone, but she been back longer than anybody than the other team, the Dream Team, the women's Dream Team. So, especially when you add, it was a bunch of Olympians on the Liberty. I mean, Phoebage, I think she was on France or Germany or something. Like they was out there. They was out there. So the Liberty, they just like any other team, that I'm trying to fade. They coming back. They got a bunch of stars that played, and they are the Liberty, so they probably gonna win. But I don't know if they just come out and smack this team. So if I was looking anywhere, I would definitely lean heavily to the 11 or the 11.5, whatever's out there with the Sparks. I would definitely lean there. But if not, Azure points rebounds for sure.
Absolutely. No. Yeah, I saw you were on that. I'm like, I had to tail off rip because I was like, Azure before the break was killing. And and also like Hamby's rebounding has been down lately. So
yeah, her back. And Rakia rebounding. Yep. And Lasia Clarendon back. She's a rebounder too.
Yeah,
So I think all that effect can be rebounds.
yeah, most definitely. So I love. No, I won't. Yeah, that's all you. I won't even step on that. You said it perfectly, so I'll leave it right there. Um, on the Liberty side of things, we don't have any Vandersloot assists. I was wondering like what her 6 and 7 could be. She's not playing a ton of minutes. I do like Sabrina's threes, but there's no value there. I won't say it's like her three or like -174. But there's no Minaj Laney Hamilton for the Liberty. For the Sparks, no Eric McDonald. There's no Stephanie Talbot. So I do wonder like Rakia Jackson's points is something I want to look at. Lord knows I don't want to get back to the WNBA back in freaking Kurt Miller and that, look, I'm gonna stay away because like I don't need to do this, man. I don't need to be up at 11 at night rooting for him to put her on the floor, give her shots. But I mean, like, who do Liberty have that can like really like if Rakia is gonna get shots and shoot 13 times, 12 times, who do Liberty get that could like hound her on the perimeter or stop her? Rakia getting confidence from the end of the break, you know. Lainey Hamilton's a player, but like it's gonna be like Phoebich and who else is gonna be like Kayla Thornton? Like foot speed's not there for her, so Sparks also tend to play better at home, so I like that one. Just to give you like some other plays I have for today, I did first basket off in the Lynx and Mystics game. I did Collier at 490. This is both on FanDuel. Collier 490, McBride 500. The tip is a little tricky because it should be like Shakira Austin versus Collier. So maybe like the rust factor and the fact that like Collier is weird. Like at the tip, she's either gonna like sky for it or just like not care. So I'm like, just sky for the damn ball. And it's her first game back at home since the injury to that. She had the plantar fascia injury. So and also with the Lynx, excuse me, they love to trap like every time, like because they lose the tip a ton because Dolson's terrible, and they tend to always trap whoever the big is catching it or the forward catching it. So I'm hoping McBride's open for three, line one of them things up. And I got in the Liberty game. The tip to me is like lean John Quell, but it wouldn't surprise me if Azare won it. So I went with Ionescu at 650, Stewie at 500. I think they played 2 times this year. I want to say like Ionescu missed the first shot the first time they played, and I think Stewie made the second time they played. So I did that. I also, since we were here, like kind of like game planning, I like Shakira Austin's rebounds. So I'm willing to wait today. So I put the 6 rebounds with the Storm money line for tomorrow, and I got -110. I just want to be in on those 6 rebounds. I like those 6 rebounds. And what else do I have? Oh, I'll give this one out, but I like Caitlin Clark's R plus A. It's high as hell at 17.5, but she shredded this Sun team. She had a triple double one time. Once she had 18 R plus A. They give up rebounds. They give up guards. They're gonna have tired legs. I don't care if Indiana's down the road from Chicago. Caitlin Clark's gonna be juiced up. She didn't make Team USA. The Mercury have a couple of Team USA players. She shredded this Mercury team, and it's at home. I like Caitlin Clark. I'm always going to back Caitlin Clark at home, especially on a Friday night at home. Holy cow, the game total for that one is 174.5. I'll find something for that one too. I could just see Kalia Copper going off today and tomorrow. Just do that. Let me see. Because all I could think about is like when Kalia went crazy when these two teams played. Nah, they don't let you do Kalia today, tomorrow. They're smart because they know like a lunatic like me would like put Kalia off today, Kalia off tomorrow, and like parlay it together. Other thing I did 0.4 on this. This is 607 on FanDuel. I did Kalia and Kennedy for 20 points, Tarasi for 4 assists. Liberty double result. Please show up in the first half. I feel like that's the one that's going to get me. And Azare 6 rebounds. And for 0.1 on a stepped up, I did Kalia 25, Kennedy 20, Tarasi 4 assists, Angel Reese 12 boards. And on the Liberty game, I did New York Liberty double result with Azare 8 rebounds. That got me 2,500. Those are the long shots I have for today for now. Dream, any long shots that you have for?
I was just looking and putting them in right now. Just adding them to the core. I just did Kalia Copper. I played all 4 of her first baskets, all 4 options for her first basket. Just put a total of 0.30 or 0.3 units on it. So yeah, you can get a free throw first basket plus 5,000. Put $5 on that to get 250. You can get her layup first basket, which I think has the best chance to happen in at plus 1200. Other, whatever the hell that is, floaters, whatever they want to call them, fadeaways, stuff like that. And her 3 point basket is plus 3000. Also, like her threes today, because if Kalia Copper goes for 30, she's probably going to hit 3 or 4 threes. So, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Let me just like also because lines for tomorrow. Uh I have no clue how the Connecticut Sun want to play. Lord knows they're one of the most boring teams in the league, and they dragged the game into the mud. Lord knows. However, with the fact that they got Marina Mabry, I'm hoping that they open it up and like run more and just like allow themselves to like be actually fun on offense. So with all that said, with Mabry out there and one more shooter, I'm throwing point two on. It's crazy to say, but Alyssa Thomas triple doubles plus 1,000. I know Satu's back. I know that she'll be excited. It'll be a big game, but like plus 1,000 for a triple double on like a bad defense, especially like when they can push the tempo. I also probably will sprinkle on the Caitlin Clark triple double because we know that the Sun give up a ton of rebounds to guards. So if you put them together, you get plus 8,700. I'll throw like 0.05 on that. Just see what happens. I just think it's like something fun to root for. I also like Satu's points at 15 points. I like that one. It's tough because it's like the Sun are a good defense, but I'm like, who on the Sun is gonna guard her? Like Mabry. So I think 15 points is very doable. I can see her even hit 20, but I wouldn't go that high. And then Seattle in the Dream. I gotta like see what the injury report is for the Dream because if Jordan Canada's back, like we have no clue like what's going on with that. But like Jordan Canada could be back. I can see her having a nice game. Ryan is definitely gonna be back. So I like the Storm in that game to win. But as far as like players to target, I don't really know. I do know that Jewel Lloyd's points feel kind of sweet. They're at what 20.5. Yeah, they're at 20.5 in the 20s minus 132. I mean, it's Jewel Lloyd versus a terrible defense. So yeah, those are my thoughts for that game. Liberty play the Aces on Saturday. That's going to be in Vegas, and I'm here for the New York Liberty to turn up on the Aces. We'll see though. That's all I got for this one. Dream, you have any long shots or thoughts before we hit the comments, get up out of there?
No, that's really it. Just when you were talking about the last game, the Dallas game, um, I mean, yeah, that triple double's a great look. Maybe I wonder what her points are gonna be, and I mean, I played Satu for assists in that game. For a half the units minus 142 on FanDuel, but maybe the team total of the Sun going against now Satu does make the defense better, but they're still going to try. The Wings are still going to try to run up and down the floor. It's a
Yeah.
pretty low total for a Wings game. I mean, I feel like they just gave up 100 damn near to the Fever, and plus they got Mabry now, somebody
Yeah.
that can help they scoring. So yeah, I have no idea what it is, but I was just thinking about that because I do think they're going to play a little faster. They can't help it.
Yeah. No, that's a good call. That's good. Man. Like the video, y'all. We back. We in this thing. The coffee ain't even hit this morning. We giving out a free game. I just want to say, on a personal note, I'm just happy to be back, and I'm just thrilled to be my guy Dream again, man. We've been away for a month. I always say sometimes you don't realize like what you have until you like lose it or miss it, and I won't lie, like I miss being on streams. I miss communicating with y'all. I miss giving out plays. I miss hearing what y'all say. I miss chopping it up. I miss arguing about the Knicks and the Sixers. So glad to be back, So let's get to it. Let's read these comments so we can get up out of here. 45 minutes deep. Let's see. Some of these first basket odds are crazy. I agree. Like, what was I looking at? That Wings Sun game. I'll probably take that right now at some point, but like McCowan is at 550. I read like
Oh
that's
yeah, definitely taking that.
yeah, that's insane. I can't find a Satu because I feel like I want to do like a Satu McCown like 1-2. Um, yeah, it should be awesome. It should be awesome. Uh, Game 545. How did Breonna Stewart not pick Kennedy Carter for the 3v3 league? She's the most unguardable ISO player in the league. Kennedy Carter is a blur. She like WNBA maxi to me. Like off the dribble, there's like no one in the league that could stay in front of her. The handle's insane. finishing at the cup, hit you with the midi. Like she is insane. Like she's a problem. I agree with you. That was insane to me. I didn't watch like a ton of Olympics because I had like family stuff and I was in Cabo, but yeah, Kennedy should have been involved in some way, shape, or form. Liberty don't respect the culture. They also had 4 Olympians in the coach. I was crying because what game was it when Dream was talking about? When Sandy Brondello, when they were like a 20-point favorite and they lost, and they're like, and Dream was like, of course it's Sandy Brondello because that's what Sandy Brondello.
That's when I'm like, ain't this a man? I should have known. Had to be.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Oracle, do you think Stevens takes away usage from Rakia? That's my only concern. Maybe some, but there's no McDonald or Talbot. So I'm like, you know who's going to take away usage from Rakia? Kurt Miller. I hate Kurt Miller. Rakia has a great game. I love Rakia. She's a problem. She's the truth. But Kurt Miller, until she gets a better coach or until the coach is like, lets her play. Like, I can't take it. But I love me some Rakia. CC triple double 700. Yeah, like if you want to sprinkle on that, I like that. I also like the 8 rebounds on a lay because like before the break, like if you just like looked at these Mercury games, it's like I think DJ Which had like 13, 12 rebounds. Like it just feels like a guard. Like 9 times out of 10 gonna slap 8 rebounds on the Mercury like every time. So you already seen like what Caitlin did versus them. So yeah, you don't really know how I feel. Not too much on my Sun flow. Listen, I don't care if y'all got Marina Mabry. Y'all still food whenever the Liberty line y'all up. But I will hold you. Like if they kind of switch it up, like they got to play a little quicker. Like if they play quicker and they like, yo, like Alyssa run the show with Dejanay, Mabry, Bonner, Brianna, Breezy, and they're like, yo, we want to score more points now. Like that's a nasty lineup. Like that's like a lot of firepower. So I like the Sun. I know I'm talking trash, but I like the Sun.
Yeah.
I love Carrington under 12.5 with the advent of Mabry cutting to her usage and potentially some staggering minutes. Sharp look. I like that. I couldn't play everything, but I agree. I think Dejanay is an excellent player, but I think she was like a little bit miscast as a player taking like 12, 13 shots. Probably even better like being like an 8, 9 shot player, glue guy type player who can get you buckets, but like you're not leaning on her offense like that. So Oracle, I agree with that point a ton. Donald Mack. Facts, Kennedy had Sue Bird stress at a Team USA exhibition. She is AI coded. If they coach the Sparks, Wings, or Dream, they are war criminals. Free Rakia. How do I pin this comment? I'm gonna star this comment. I love this comment. Star. I agree. War criminals. Free Rakia. Please give it a ball. That's all I got for tonight's game. Thursday, August 15th. Dream, do you got anything before we take off for the night?
Nah, that's it, man. That's it. Ready to get it back started again.
Absolutely. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for making part of your Thursday morning. That's Dream. Dream, really quick. Where can they find your plays? Where can they follow you on YouTube?
Yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number 1. And sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. And if you want my plays from as I post them, join the Cap Collective Discord. Going up in that thing, man.
Amen. I'm Flo. This is Today in the W. Like the video. Please, if you have a chance, go over to YouTube on Sports with Flo. Like the video there too. Till next time, we'll catch y'all later.